I together were
There's Boo.
Yeah, there's Boo. One of our adventures in Joshua Tree. We were out there having fun, just doing our thing, and always trying to find a new adventure to go on. And
that's one of the things I saw you struggle through as your roommate was dating apps and meeting people and struggling to get. And so when Boo finally came in, it was like so amazing. And she's just been a joy to have as a part of our family, and getting to see her. And it's clear the love between you two it's so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's definitely has been an amazing individual, and she's been a supporter for me. And the nice thing is that when I started back to grad school, I started grad school pretty much the same exact time her and I met. And so she got to go pretty much through grad school with me as a partner. And she got to go through the trials and tribulations of what it's like to go through grad school, and not just any grad school, but grad school for somebody who's going through clinical psychology and someone who's going to grad school at Pepperdine.
And you succeeded. You actually did amazing. And this April, I was so proud to watch you walk across that stage and get your degree and your master's in psychology, because I know how badly you wanted it. And I know what you had been doing and how you had been working even outside of the LGBT Center to get your practical hours, and watching you do. Sometimes it seemed like it was 20-hour days that you were working, but seeing your dedication and your wanting, your desire to go forward and do that, it's just been amazing watching you be able to rebuild your life.
Yes, and that's kind of one of the things that I look at is that so many times I tell and I see people where they say that as trans people that I can't do something, I can't do something, I can't do something. And here's a perfect example of where I took all these no's and all these doors that were closed in my face, and I applied to Pepperdine. I received an acceptance letter in less than 2 hours, and I graduated from Pepperdine with full honors. I graduated with honors from Psych-Chi, which is the honors program for psychologists or for psychology. Honors from Pepperdine, honors from the Golden Key Society, veterans honors. So I received any honors that you could for what I was going for. And I was able to truly succeed. And I was able to also utilize the opportunity of being a trans individual and open the eyes to my cohort and to the professors that I worked with in this process, so that way they could see what it was like being a trans person going through school.
And that's what it's like. Our everyday life is we are a testament to resiliency. We are a testament to growth. We are a testament that we can't be kept down. And seeing you go from having almost nothing to now having this amazing life where you've got your fiance, you've got a good job, you have the prospects for even better jobs, and you have the prospect to even become self-employed if you want to not have to go through middle people. You are just such an inspiration to me. You have no idea of how much you have helped me in my journey, because getting a chance to talk with you and see you and your determination and your can-do attitude, that's what I think so many people don't understand about trans people is we get put into positions that are untenable, really, to a certain extent, and then we are forced to have to come up with responses, and we are such resilient people that we're able to do that.
Yes, we definitely have the ability to show our resilience. And that's kind of the thing is I look at the ability that I've been able to completely come full circle, that I didn't have, I had everything, I lost everything, and now I'm back to having everything again. I have the ability to financially do things I want to do. Here's a picture of Boo and I in Switzerland. We were just in Switzerland back in May. This photo is shortly after Boo proposed to me while we were in Switzerland. She proposed to me at the highest point in Europe, in Jungfrau, and we're looking up at Mount Eiger, and we're actually wearing our shirts that says Adventure Seeker, which is the name of my Tesla. And we're always out seeking adventures together. So
you are the hardest person to actually get down and be able to do something with, because you, I think, have your life scheduled out for the next 6 months. And so even my being able to get you to come on here was like a miracle.
Yes, it's always a joke that I tell people. I said, if you want to get something with me, you need to get on my calendar ahead of time, because if you don't get on my calendar, the chances of doing something this weekend is pretty much out of the question, because there's the weekend's already booked, and the weekends coming up are already booked. And, even as roommates, there's times where it's like, sorry, Jesse, I can't see you today.
It's like at times we don't even see each other for like days at a time. And, but it's like trying to schedule just a dinner for the roommates, so we can do that. We have to do that sometimes, a month in advance.
Yes. And it is kind of funny. But it's just trying to live my life the way that I want to now. And I think that's one of the things that as trans individuals, that we do truly want to live our lives as we want to live them, not as how society wants, not how some, legal guru or some politician wants. We want to live our lives as humans, and being humans, we're designed to adventure. We're designed to go out. We're designed to go and explore things. I mean, we wouldn't be in America if it wasn't for us exploring as human beings.
Well, I just have to thank you, because you've given me such an education over the course of the years in advocacy and how to do certain things. Because a lot of this I never knew. And so talking with you, getting your expertise, your advice, it's always been fantastic. And I know you've helped our roommates out frequently on issues. I still remember one time one of our roommates talking about having some tax issue, and it's like, you do know I'm an accountant, right? Yeah, and she looked over at you, and it was like, what?
Yep, that has always been a joke that we've had with her, and the aspect of, you don't understand how complex this is. And I was like, you do realize that I've done corporate taxes, right? Your taxes cannot be any more involved than corporate tax. Trust me. And then
but I have a rental house that I rent.
And I told her, and I had 4. And yeah. And then she actually ended up taking some of my advice, and she goes, that was easy.